often, like I hear a lot on rap music and all that, where people are talking about the pressure on the male floor. Even Flavor did a song. To be a man is not a big job. So, what's your own view on that?
It's actually true because.
So, are you talking about from personal experience or
yes,
just general?
Yes, because you cannot talk about something without experiencing it. You can't bring value to something without experiencing it firsthand.
Yeah.
Like you see, experience is the best giver of knowledge. So coming into this now, okay, I am a male gender, and the picture is placed in the sense that the world does not favor the female. Power is being given to the male, and thankfully the females are starting to rule the world and all that, and starting to have certain relevant positions. But then, if today, coming down to our own level, if I go on live and start crying and saying, okay, my woman deceived me or my woman hurt me or something, a lot of guys and even ladies will call me out for doing that. But if a lady does that, you see guys are scum, keep your head up, queen. You'll be, well, nobody will tell me keep your head up, king. No, but that's the fact. Like
guys are scum.
I'm telling you, keep your head up, queen. Guys are scum and all these things.
Have you been heartbroken before?
I haven't, but I've been close to people who have experienced heartbreak, and then I've seen, like, I've been in a situation where I've had to settle heartbreak issues, maybe coming from the feminine perspective and also from the male perspective. So
basically you're like the relationship judge.
You know how we roll. Yeah, let's just save that for another video.
So how many cases have you settled?
I think a couple.
So who is more at fault, the guys or the ladies?
It depends. It's
by numbers from your own,
numbers.
From your own cases.
Oftentimes it's the guys.
You sell out.
No. Oftentimes it's the guys, yeah.
You sell out.
Oftentimes it's the guys. But what the guys do is what normally, like the normal having an affair and keeping it from her, and then she getting to know or lying your way through it.
Is that your experience?
But when it, sorry?
Is that your experience?
It's not my experience.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but when it comes to the ladies, it's actually worse. Like it's more chronic. You know, to the extent of, okay, there's this situation I've had. This lady had been having a sexual relationship with her ex while in a relationship with someone she claims to love desperately. So you just cannot fathom. And this very statement, the day this guy proposed to her, she had something to do. Like she came from having something to do with another guy. So you see, and the way they portray everything, like a woman, some people say women are wiser than us, but we're more intelligent than them.
Emotional intelligence or
emotional
IQ.
Intelligence and IQ, because a woman can hide the fact that she's dating like 5 guys from you, and you, because of maturity, you know how they go about, like when they want to interrogate us or investigate about certain, when they're suspecting something, they go all out. I've been an advocate, like I've been a victim of cloning. I was dating a girl who cloned my WhatsApp.
Jeez.
I'm serious. She cloned my WhatsApp.
Was she obsessed?
I don't know. Like it was crazy. She cloned my WhatsApp, and it got to the extent that I wasn't having any time. That time I was going through a lot. Like I was going through a rough patch.
Yeah.
So she was like, "Why aren't you calling?" I was like, "I don't have any time to call." And this lady, actually, like I was like, if I could meet that person who did that to her. But then, back to the narrative. These ladies, when they want to get an information about something, when they are suspecting you rap, they go all out.
But wait, I'm confused. I thought you said guys cheat more, or rather guys are more at fault. Now you're talking about the lady. Are you trying to balance up?
Like their own issues, like cases that involves the lady being at fault, they're terrible. You get the guy. I'm not just buying the fact, but guys now, the normal one that we know trends is okay. You have this main chick, and then you're having sisterly, colleague turned sister. Okay. You find the lady now, okay, having several people. They call them options. Okay. What if? The what if scenario. She might not be having emotional conversation. They have emotional conversations, but she might not be all lovey-dovey with the guy.
Yeah.
But then the guy is at the background, whom she confides in about you. Bruh.
So what do you think? What does it?
Those type of ladies who are like, I'm not sure of this situation, and you tell them, yeah, just try and sort things out with him, or I feel you see.
But guys do that too.
They do that. But whenever a guy is having such conversations with a girl, trust me,
It's obvious, right?
it's either
Because
they have had something before, or most guys don't use that to get a girl or to get a girl's attention.
or messaging a girl once in 3 months.
Yeah. Yeah.
So no strings attached.
No strings attached. Yeah, you're by the side. Or when you see one fine picture, you just you forgot about me. You bar fine girl. Don't be showing yourself.
That's a pattern.
That's a pattern. but nonetheless, man, I just feel it's relative, because we said that is moving trend. But right now, the world is changing. As much as the world is becoming more modern, I see this social media all the thing. It's been a blessing to us. A lot of relationships go through hell because of social media.
How? What was your view?
Bruh, you're sitting with your partner and your partner is chatting or texting someone. You're married. Your partner posts a fine picture. Boys are still trying to slide into their DM, knowing fully well they're married.
But she's beautiful, so
she's beautiful, but we've lost that touch of culture in trying to be modern in our lives.
Oh really?
How many? I know, okay, same technology might have hidden the fact that maybe our parents must have had this infidelity type of case as well. But it was not rampant. I'll say this. It was not as rampant as
so blame social media for that.
Yes, bro. Easy access. How many letters will you write from here to Ugeli or to Port Harcourt to a girl? Like, how would you get to see her?
You have to be serious with that woman. You can't only be writing a lot of letters.
That's the thing, bro. That's the thing. But right now, just a click of fingers away from certain conversations and you've gotten emotionally attached. It's bad that you do video calls and you're more like there when you're not there.
So you shouldn't do video call with people that you aren't dating or what?
No, I'm just giving an instance. It's as bad as having a video call. So you're present at that moment, and we all know women are needy. They deal with the current state of emotion. If peradventure today someone is having an issue with his woman and then she finds solace or comfort in someone else's conversation with her, she finds him interesting. Women get carried away with moments. That's one thing I've noticed. They get carried away with moments and emotions.
It's like women have suffered you very well.
No. The way you I'm just happy to have a lot of female friends.
Okay.
And then
they share their experiences with you.
Yes, and a couple of them have acted this way towards me.
Okay.
Some will tell me, Umar, you're just that perfect type of man. I wish I had been with you. I wish I had met someone like you. I wish my boyfriend could reason the way you do. I wish my boyfriend could treat me the way you treat your girlfriend. So I just have to blow my trumpet, man. Yeah. So it's just a crazy thing. But we serve guys, you be try. That was another thing. We said you said you
still out.
No, but I have to be. I'm not here to be one-sided because most of the things I've said, I believe the crew, the team will understand that Watch it. Most of the things I've said here most of the things I've said here are supporting, is me supporting the male. Because oftentimes, like things I've said here, I've always, like most of them.
Okay, so now let me understand something. You're trying to say women are at fault for the way men behave, because you said the males are at fault most times, but your narrative is still backing the women.
Yes.
You're still backing the male. So are you trying to say that men behave, or the men's behavior is influenced by the female character, or
lately in modern terms, I don't know why these ladies picked up this narrative or where they picked it from, that you have to act unavailable, unemotionally attached to a man, create that sense of attitude, sense of, okay, it is what it is.
being numb. Like,
yes, towards emotions. And the thing is, most guys right now, one thing ladies don't understand with guys is when that person wants you, that hard guy thing is over. He pours in all his emotions into that very relationship. But then they do not understand that fact that when you keep giving me that attitude, and I have people reaching out to me, I must have treated someone, someone who had genuine love for me, and then you're here loving me, but then you're acting all hard-hearted or all strong-headed and all. Come on. It gives me the narrative that, okay, fine, this person is not even really interested in this, and no man wants to spend the rest of his life with someone who treats him that way. Like you could easily do without him. And I understand the narrative. I've asked a couple of girls and they'll be like, you have been with this guy, you've showed him emotions, he has treated me badly and all.
You see finish. You're trying to avoid see finish.
See finish. But the thing is, when you give, the fact that you've been with 10 wrong guys doesn't make me the 11th person, the wrong one.
But you're the 11th person acting that out.
Yes. So. But it doesn't make me there is no limit to being a good human. There is no limit to giving your all.
Okay.
You can only get better if, for the fact that I know they wash woman pants, every other girl is refusing to date me. If I start the wash on tomorrow, then feel agree to. You understand now? I'm just giving you that.
I don't understand what you're saying.
No. But let's be serious here. Let me just be serious here. If for the fact that I am not the dinner night type, the vacation type, and I've tried that with 10 girls and it didn't work,
okay,
I shouldn't change myself because I feel if I feel what I'm doing is actually me being a better person, I shouldn't change, because that means me faking who I am. You'll definitely meet someone who is not interested in those dinner nights and all those kind of things.
But isn't that you being selfish?
It's you being selfish.
I thought it was relationship meant to be like 50-50. So you try to blend into the person also tries to.
Fine. But in the absence of that, don't you know that at this stage in your life, bro, you're trying to be a better person. You're trying to create a name for yourself, a brand out of yourself. Bro, you can only do what you can afford to do. You can't do beyond what you can afford to do.
Okay.
So now, if you are not the outgoing type, I'm not saying you should remain that way. You would compromise on a couple of times. But trust me, there are girls who are also not the outgoing type. You might have been searching for the right thing in the wrong place.
So why wouldn't you go for the type of girl or the type of guy you want to be first with?
That is because you're not sure of what how many times do we take, how many weeks do you take before you go into a relationship?
I don't like a girl. If I like a girl,
yes.
I don't have like a memo. I don't have like a standard procedure.
Thank you very much.
It's just
so
the flow.
Lately, You just flow with vibe. Okay,
That's why one confession, like the first time I heard about a relationship anniversary in my whole life is this year. When someone said talk about relationship, and I'm like, really? You get so I don't know when I start dating, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I don't know when I start dating. It's just a flow, like okay, we're friends, we're cool, we're understanding so about then.
About the
attraction
relationship
and all that.
anniversary thing, like I'm also like an advocate, and I just became an advocate this year.
Okay.
I've never had time for that, so that's why I'm telling you. When you're in love with someone you're dating, like when you're really certain that this is the person, bruh, you cross boundaries, you cross limits just to make her happy, and that's one thing with guys. When they want you, never create an excuse for a guy, because when a guy wants you, trust me, there is nothing he wouldn't do to make you happy or keep you. That is just guys for you.
Girl, you know I had to go to work for the words, for these words for you. If I have to put on my health in a portion enough for you. Ain't nobody know the cause of my matter, cause of my matter. Easy my shawty. Anybody underestimated the matter.